Okay, well, I'm starting the TA02 build now, and I'm just going to build it a bit, do an update video, build it a bit, update video, etc. And obviously, yeah, as the instructions say, we're starting with the ball diff, which I'm not looking forward to. It's a bit of a, yeah, just for a diff. Oh my god, okay. And I thought the Super Avanti looked bad. This one looks even more complicated. Although at least there's only one. There's only one. Unlike the Super Avanti, which there's a front and a rear. This is just a rear ball diff. And the front diff is just normal gears, I believe. Not these ones though. I've looked at those. So yeah, we'll build this. Try and get those into there. I shall try and assemble it inside this pot, or this pot, so that way if the balls do fall off, they'll be trapped in the pot, hopefully. And I won't lose any. Like, I'm pretty sure I lost at least one or two on the Super Avanti, but it still feels fine. So, yeah. The next time you see this, hopefully, this will be together. Hopefully. And I've still got to do the little thrust. What's it called? I can't remember what it was called. But there's another little bearing in there as well, which uses these little bastards right there, which go in there. Where is it? There. So that's going to be fun as well. So yeah, jump cut to when this is built. Hopefully, this will be the hardest part of the build out the way. Thank God. So I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, that was a whole lot easier than the Super Avanti ball diff to put together. Why couldn't it have been as easy as that? Everything just went together so well, didn't lose anything, didn't drop anything. You do get some spare balls. I don't think I got in the Super Avanti. But yeah, that was surprisingly easy, and it's nice and smooth. So yeah, I wish that's how the Super Avanti one was. That was so much easier to put together. So yeah, not annoying at all. So yeah, that was the hardest part, I think. So let's get on with the rest of it, shall we? See you in a few seconds for the next part. Right, that is the rear gears done. Just about to put the top on. They're in there, all greased up, using the ball bearings that I got. That's all there. So yeah, just put that on, and then screw it in, and that'll be done. And then we'll be moving on to the rear, like the rear uprights and whatnot, and shock mounts. No, is that the shock mounts? I think that's the shock mounts, and the body post mounts, and the rear uprights, and rear wheel hubs and whatnot. And then we'll be doing the front diff, which will be a lot easier than the rear. But even the rear diff, the ball diff, was actually relatively simple. Quite surprising. So yeah, get that screwed on, and then we'll do a few more steps, and then we'll come back. So see you in a few seconds. Alright, that's a bit more of the back end done. That's those. Very nice. Nice and loose. Not so much about the diff though. Oh, there you are. Yeah, these are supposed to spin in the opposite direction, but they don't seem to want to. So that's grand. Yeah. Yeah. But there we go. It looks so small, even though there's obviously the rest of the car to go. Yeah. Yep, there we go. That's the back, well, part of the back end done. So, yeah. Let's go to the next bit. Before that, though, I'm going to go and get some aspirin because I have a thumping headache. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get some aspirin, and then we'll carry on with this. So I'll be back in a few seconds. Right, that's the front end done. Yeah. Still a bit dark in here, despite the fact that the sun's out. But yeah, so there's the front end. all done. There's the rear end, all done. And we are going to be moving on to the shocks next. So I'm gonna have a little break, and I guess I'm going to eat. So yeah, right, and blow my nose a bit because it's getting a bit runny. And I still haven't taken any paracetamol yet, so I'm going to go and take some of that. Okay. Yeah, so coming on nicely. I'm guessing after the shocks it's going to be the chassis or something, or the steering links. But we'll get to that when we're ready. So, yeah. There we go. I'll be back in a few seconds. For you, anyway. A couple of minutes, probably even an hour for me. So, see you in a bit. Alright, that's all 4 shocks done. Oil fill CVAs. Took a little while. One of them always felt fine, but then the other ones were always too soft. So it took me a while to sort of balance the oil in each one. But now they feel fine. So, just need to put them on the car. And then I'm assuming, obviously, we'll be popping into the chassis. Although I will need to do the whole centering the servo thing, just to be on the safe side. But yeah. A little time has passed. I've had lunch, I took some ibuprofen, and yeah, headache's actually kind of going away a bit. So yeah, we'll go on and put these on those bits, and we'll come back in a few seconds. So, see you in a few seconds. Okay, and now we have the shocks attached to the front and rear. Just about to start the steering. I've done that bit. Just kind of centered the servo and all that. So I need to neaten that up. And yeah, that's the shocks on. Boing, boing, boing. And yeah, we'll do the steering now. That bit. So, see how that goes there. So, see you in a bit. Ooh. It's getting dark. Yep, so there's the steering on. Not that you can really see. Wait, can I turn the... Oh, I can. There we go. Yeah, that's steering on. Like that. That was quite simple. So, yeah. What's next? We're basically going to be screwing on the top, or the front, and the rear by the looks of things. And putting in the drive shaft. So, yeah, kind of nearly done. So, yeah, let's go and do that then. This bit. So, I'll see you in a few seconds, right? And there we go. That's the main chassis sort of done and dusted. For the most part, there's no battery in it yet, and I need to tidy up these cables. And the motor and speed controller will eventually probably be upgraded with something new. Especially the speed controller at least. But yeah, there we have it. Feels quite smooth. I will demonstrate it moving once I've actually got the battery charged and in and whatnot. But for the most part, that is it. I just kind of need to do the body. So that'll be its own thing. But yeah, I'll get like the battery in and everything like that, and then I'll just tack a little bit on at the end of it spinning. I won't do it on the floor yet, but yeah. And then we'll move on to the body. That'll probably be tomorrow or something. So yeah, it's getting a bit late in the day now. So yeah, give me a few seconds, and we'll give it a little blast. Why not? Right, there we go. I had to reprogram the throttle positions for the TBLE04S, but it's working. Yeah, this servo isn't as good as I thought it was going to be, so I might actually replace that in the future. It's a bit slow. And the front wheels do kind of need to be adjusted a bit, as they aren't really facing in as much as I thought they were. But as for the throttle and brake and reverse, it's smooth. Although the the 4-wheel drive shaft is a bit yeah. But that's smooth. But yeah, I just need to adjust the that and that a bit. But other than that, yeah, it's up and running. And yeah, I will probably replace the servo as well. So yeah, there we go. All up and running, as it were. So, all good. I shall now move on to the shell. But like I say, I'll do that tomorrow. So I need to do a bit more to that. I need to cut it out, sand it down, clean it, put masking tape on for the windows and whatnot, and go from there. And I will try and do that step by step as well, like I've been doing to this. So, hopefully this was okay. This is the first time I've actually done this. Normally I'll just build it, and maybe then make a video of it. But I have never actually kind of done like update videos, per bit. So hopefully with any luck this comes out okay. So yeah, we'll see. So I suppose that's it for now, and I'll get it edited and uploaded, and then we'll start on the body. Why not? So see you in part 2, I guess. So yeah, bye.